I am here live again in Green Layout Sentinel DOC Garden here in Abuja. I remember I was here some months back. The first video I did, the second, and this is actually the third. The first video we told you what we want to begin to do in this massive land acquired by Sentinel DOC Gardens here in Abuja, Green Layout 1. When I did that first video, I told you that we will soon commence work. And last 2 months, January to be precise, I was here also where tractors was on site, machine was here to begin the work while I quickly, catch a flight to go back to Lagos to continue, the work. And today, this is my third missionary journey on this estate. And if you look around, you can see that we have actually commenced work. The machine has been here working on this land. You can see that, you can see everything. And as we speak, in next 2-3 months, we will start the fencing because we have a major event coming up here later in the year. We call it Estate Tour. Abuja is one of the estates as we mark our 9th anniversary in existence as a business. Abuja is one of the estates that the management has slated that we're going to have a tour here live, and then we're also going to do allocation. As we speak, the project guys are working on the layout. This whole place has been surveyed. Beacon has been done all around. The point has been identified. In next 2 days, the layout of this place will be out. Then machine will return back to site and continue now creation of the access road. And it's important to understand why we encourage you to take advantage of what we have now, because sooner or later, you may not have access with the, the value it is currently. The value will skyrocket and will increase in price. And I need to tell you something for those who understand investment and wealth. Yes, one of the richest man in his time, John D. Rockefeller, we are told that he wrote 38 secret letters to his son. And guess what? Those letters were not about money. Those letters were about the things that attract wealth instantly. There's a difference between money and wealth. And what are those things? One of the letters revealed that John D. Rockefeller told his son 3 stories about what attracts wealth instantly. And they are this: power, control, and legacy attract wealth instantly. And if you understand what these are, that is what real estate is all about. Real estate gives you power, real estate will give you control, and real estate gives you legacy. So if you have real estate, if you take advantage of real estate opportunity, you have gained power, you have gained control, and you are building legacy for yourself. And that's what we are telling people here in Green Layout, DOC Garden, that this is one property that can give you power, that can give you legacy, and give you control for wealth. So we don't tell people in Sentinel DOC Garden to buy land. We ask them to join others who are building wealth to make it happen. And as we speak, this land is currently going on a ridiculous amount that will shock you. Considering the topography and the landmarks of this place, this is Chinese company. I said it last time I was here. They are in full operation. This is express to Zuba. Airport is not far from here. And behind us here, this is custom quarter, fully built. It's a living estate. And we share boundary. You can see the fence, we share boundary. All this massive land belongs to Sentinel DOC Garden here in Abuja. So we ask you to join those who are taking advantage of this early investment opportunity. I tell people that the right time to buy land is when companies are yet to develop, provided there is security, there is good title, and there is control in that very property. It's time you buy, because by the time major development starts, it may no longer be the price. So we call on you, join the